Picture this, the roar of the crowd at Wembley Stadium, but with NFL jerseys instead of soccer gear, and the stakes of Week 7 hanging in the balance. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars facing off against the Los Angeles Rams in a thrilling transatlantic showdown that's got fans on both sides of the pond buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this global expansion truly boosting the game? Or is it just a money grab that dilutes the American football tradition? Stick around as we dive deep into what makes this matchup a must-watch and uncover the details most people overlook about international NFL games. A pair of standout teams kicks things off early this Sunday, continuing the NFL's tradition of bringing its biggest spectacles to international shores. For the third week in a row, and the last time this season, the league is setting up shop in the UK, pitting Matthew Stafford's Los Angeles Rams against Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars at the iconic Wembley Stadium. The Jags are hustling to make their mark in a tough AFC divisional race, while the Rams are scrambling to adjust without their star receiver, adapting on the fly to keep their championship dreams alive. This clash raises all sorts of intriguing questions, from jet lag and TV blackouts to on-field imbalances and the quirky cultural mashup of Florida sunshine meeting London's drizzle. Let's break it all down so you're fully prepared for this overseas spectacle, even if you're new to the global NFL scene. How to catch the Rams vs. Jaguars action. Location: Wembley Stadium in London, England. Kickoff: 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. National TV broadcast: NFL Network. For Rams fans in their area, tune in on Fox Channel 11, KTTV. For Jaguars fans locally, check Fox Channel 30, Fox. Streaming options available on Fubo. And don't forget, you can sign up for free streaming here. https://www.fubo.tv/welcome/leagues19277. IRAD equals 35636. UTM source, editorial, UTM medium, editorial campaign, HTT were articles, _NFL_ Rams vs. Jacksonville Jaguars, IRMP 5579095, shared PTN USTA, editorial HTT were articles. Want to be there live? Snag tickets via stubhub.prf.hn, camref 1101LVXI5. Plus, NFL Network offers streaming through NFL Plus for even more flexibility. Beginners note that these international games often mean unique challenges like time shifts, but streaming makes it easy to watch from anywhere, perfect for global football fans who might be caught off guard by the early start. The 4-2 Rams, minus their key playmaker, Puka Nacua, under head coach Sean McVay, the Rams are performing at an elite level, ranking among the NFL's top teams in both offensive yards gained and defensive yards allowed. Quarterback Matthew Stafford has racked up nearly 1,700 passing yards and a staggering 78 first downs through the air, boasting a passer rating of 106.2, the highest mark of his 17-year career. And let's be real, having a receiver like Devontae Adams, a 3-time All-Pro, makes Stafford's job a dream, with Adams hauling in at least one catch over 20 yards in every single game he's played for the Rams so far. But this weekend, the offense is missing a crucial piece, wide receiver Puka Nacua, who was sidelined on Friday after tweaking his ankle in a dominant victory over the Baltimore Ravens last Sunday. Nacua had been targeted 9 or more times in every outing prior to the injury, serving as a reliable intermediate threat. For newcomers to football, think of the intermediate game as the space between short, quick passes and deep bombs. It's where teams build momentum, and losing that player can throw off the whole rhythm. McVay is renowned for his innovative schemes, like zone blocking, where offensive linemen work together to create lanes for runners, and motion offenses, shifting players before the snap to confuse defenses. Yet, it's the defense that's truly shining for the Rams this season. Coordinated by Chris Shula, they've got the third highest red zone efficiency in the league, meaning they stop opponents from scoring in close range. Their pass rush, led by Byron Young and Jared Verse, is relentless, Young alone has 7.5 sacks this year, a remarkable feat after only managing that in 17 games last season. And this is the part most people miss. A strong pass rush isn't just about big plays. It wears down quarterbacks over time, leading to mistakes that can swing entire games. Rams' record in London, 2 wins and 2 losses. The 4-2 Jaguars, London's unexpected favorites. Think of literary giants like Lord Byron, or music icons like Amy Winehouse, and now add Trevor Lawrence to that list. Against all geographical logic, the Jaguars have woven themselves into the fabric of British culture. No team has hosted more games in London than Jacksonville, a deal struck initially to help a small-market franchise boost revenue. In fact, Jaguars owner Shahid Khan even once explored buying Wembley Stadium outright. As reported in this New York Times piece, https://nytimes.com/athletic/14/Shahid Khan interview. Defensive lineman Josh Hines Allen, known for his knack for shedding blocks, has a soft spot for the city and visits off-season. During last year's trip, he shared with The Athletic, https://www.nytimes.com/athletic, 585768-2021, Jacksonville Jaguars London future. My wife and I dined at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant last year, and the staff mentioned we just missed him. I try not to geek out over anyone, but Gordon Ramsay. Back in college, I watched every episode of Kitchen Nightmares. It's a charming glimpse into how these games bridge worlds. Last Sunday, the Jaguars stumbled at home against the Seattle Seahawks, struggling to contain breakout receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba, who racked up 162 yards. But they bounced back with a memorable win the Monday before against the defending AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, thanks to Lawrence's improvised touchdown run, detailed here. /WW linebacker Devin Lloyd, often mistaken for a defensive back, but very much a linebacker, leads in interceptions after 6 weeks, illustrating how turnovers, or forced mistakes by the opposing team, can be a game's turning point. Jaguars' record in London, 7 wins and 6 losses. Navigating the broadcast landscape. For US viewers, all NFL games in Europe air live on NFL Network, with local over-the-air options in the home markets of the participating teams. So, this Sunday's contest will be simulcast in Los Angeles and Jacksonville. But with the time difference, that means a 6:30 a.m. kickoff in Southern California. Early risers, rejoice. Rich Eisen handles play-by-play. Kurt Warner, a Hall of Fame quarterback, provides color commentary. And Sarah Walsh reports from the sidelines. If you're watching from abroad, remember that blackouts can apply, but streaming services make global viewing a breeze. The roots of football in London. The NFL's European adventures began in 2007 with regular season games, but the roots go deeper with the London Monarchs of 1991, part of NFL Europe. A developmental league more famous for low viewership, think niche Madden ratings, than mainstream success. The UK's inaugural NFL event saw Eli Manning's New York Giants edge the Miami Dolphins 13-10. Broadcast nationally in Britain, but as a regional Fox game stateside at 1 p.m. ET, far less of a time crunch than today's 9:30 a.m. slots. From 2007 to 2015, Wembley was the sole venue, with Twickenham added in 2016 and Tottenham in 2019. This season's opening UK tilt between the Minnesota Vikings and Cleveland Browns hit snags with Ticketmaster glitches causing entry chaos, as covered here. https://www.nytimes.com/athletic/66945682257 NFL London ticket issues Vikings Browns. But the game delivered excitement, ending with Carson Wentz's late throw to Jordan Addison securing a Vikings win. Last weekend, the Denver Broncos sealed a 0-6 start for the New York Jets by sacking Justin Fields 9 times. These stories highlight how international games blend high-stakes football with logistical hurdles, something that might raise eyebrows for purists who question if the travel affects performance. But here's where it gets controversial. Do these overseas trips help grow the sport globally, or do they prioritize spectacle over the purity of a home field advantage? It's a debate worth chewing on. What the squads are up to across the pond. While gearing up, Rams tight end Tyler Higbee is unwinding with School of Rock, as he posted on Instagram, https://www.instagram.com/pt-index4. Injured Nakua is vibing to Adele, fitting for someone nursing a bruise. Coach McVay even got shoutouts from Arsenal's Mikel Arteta. Tweeted, here, x.com/meninblazers/status 197927441868304. Who's riding high with Arsenal atop the EPL? McVay, a self-proclaimed Arsenal fan, gushed on the Men in Blazers podcast, https://etm4st/mainchip4, about loving their set pieces, free kicks and corners that can decide soccer matches. On the Jaguars side, mascot Jackson Dezil is hyping up fans with pub crawls. Instagram post, https://instagram.com/p/index01. This Hall of Fame character, and yes, he deserves the respect. Pot has been performing aerial tricks at Wembley since 2010, adapting effortlessly to the metric system. Meanwhile, the Jaguars' defensive line is cracking up over learning having a chin wag means chatting in British slang. They can't stop laughing at its sheer silliness. These anecdotes show how these trips foster unique cultural exchanges, blending NFL intensity with light-hearted fun. Who's favored to triumph on Sunday? By a narrow edge. The Rams are the slight underdogs, or wait, actually the favorites at a field goal margin on neutral turf, according to BetMGM. That close spread suits the international audience, as London matchups often devolve into low-scoring battles of attrition. Both teams boast stout defenses, but the Jaguars' reliance on turnovers, a week-to-week gamble, contrasts with the Rams' consistent pass rush, a more reliable building pressure. For betting novices, a field goal favorite means the Rams are expected to win by 1 to 3 points, close enough that either side could pull it off. 2025 NFL International Schedule. All these matchups kick off at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Week 1, Friday, September 5th. Los Angeles Chargers defeated Kansas City Chiefs 27-21 at Corinthians Arena, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Week 4, Sunday, September 28. Pittsburgh Steelers beat Minnesota Vikings 24-21 at Croke Park, Dublin, Ireland. Week 5, Sunday, October 5. Minnesota Vikings over Cleveland Browns 21-17 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England. Week 6, Sunday, October 12th. Denver Broncos topped New York Jets 13-11 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England. Week 7, Sunday, October 19. Los Angeles Rams versus Jacksonville Jaguars at Wembley Stadium, London, England. Week 10, Sunday, November 9th. Atlanta Falcons against Indianapolis Colts at Olympic Stadium, Berlin, Germany. Week 11, Sunday, November 16. Washington Commanders versus Miami Dolphins at Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, Madrid. Spain. Streaming and ticket links here are courtesy of the Athletics partners. Terms and conditions apply. The Athletic retains complete editorial freedom with no influence from partners on content or editing. There you have it, a comprehensive guide to this exciting Jaguars-Rams showdown in London. From the cultural quirks to the on-field strategies, it's a reminder that NFL action is evolving beyond borders. But what do you think? Should the NFL keep expanding internationally, or is it risking the essence of the game by prioritizing global appeal over tradition? Do you side with the turnover-reliant Jaguars or the pass-rush powerhouse Rams? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate.